Yes. Good morning, students. Last class, we completed solving the system of algebraic linear equations. And some of the definitions is given Li and Ld, linear dependent and linear independent. Now write down the linear combination of the given vectors and equating to 0. The all constants are 0, then we can call given vectors are Li, linear independent vectors. If linear combination is equal to 0, there exists at least one of them non-zero constant, then given vectors are called linear dependent vectors. In this case, you're writing the one vector combination of other two vectors. Maybe one of problem we completed in the last class on linear dependent vector. Okay, this we did in the last class. Okay, any doubts so far? Any doubt? Okay, I will continue. Now we complete one of the problem. Show that the given vectors are linear, dependent or independent. If it is dependent, find the relation between them. That we discussed in the last class, only one problem. Okay. Now next problem I'm also going to discuss. See that. Now show that given vectors are Li or Ld. If it is Ld, find the relation between them that we are going to discuss. Now the vectors are given 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, minus 1, and a 2, minus 2, 1. Now we have to check using the above definition only. Don't apply any dependent and independent. Okay. I will discuss if suppose the marks is given less than 2 marks or 1 mark question, you can apply shortcut method. But a descriptive type, you have to apply our theory only. After completion of this problem, I will say that what is shortcut method to find that one. Using the rank only you are calculating, but instead of not writing all these things, just write down the matrix. Then you find the rank, check it is dependent or independent. Okay. Now first vector I am writing x1 is 1, 2, 2, x2 is 2, minus 1, minus 2, x3 is 2, minus 2, 1. Now whatever the given the vectors, first you have to write down the linear combination is equal to 0. This is called linear combination of the x1, x2, x3. This is called a linear combination of the given vectors. There are constants k1, k2, k3. Now substitute here x1, x2 and x3. k1 into 1, 2, 2 plus k2 into 2, 1 minus 2, k3 into 2 minus 2, 1 and 0. Right hand side is, these are left hand side all are vector, right hand side also vector, the 0 vector. Okay. Now compare the coefficients. K1 plus, what is the first elements, first positions? K1 plus 2K2 plus 2K3. What is the first position here? 0. That's why K1 plus 2K2 plus 2K3 is equal to 0. Compare to the second position. 2K1 plus K2 minus 2K3 is equal to, what is the second position here? 0. Here also 2K1 minus 2K2 plus K3 is equal to 0. You get the three equations. What is your aim? You have to find a K1, K2, K3 values. If K1, K2, K3 values are zeros, Therefore, my problem is the given vectors are linearly independent vectors. Yes, good. Okay, na? If we call K1, K2, K3s are zeros, then we can call given vectors are linear independent vectors. If at least one of them is other than zero, we can say that the given vectors are linear independent vectors, linear dependent. Therefore, you're solving nothing but the system. Okay? You're solving the system. My above problems in the solving the system, you are getting x1, x2, x3s, but here k1, k2, k3 are variables. You treat as a k1, k2, k3 are variables. Okay, na? But notations are similar, sir. K1, there in above problems, you are using k1, k2 are constant. You are using the k1, k2 are constant. Okay, but the k1, k2, k3 are constant. But what is the role playing here as a variables? Okay, na? That you have to decide. Therefore, you are solving this homogeneous system. Homogeneous system. Sir, now homogeneous system as 0, 0, 0 is always a solution, is always consistent. Is that not? This is a homogeneous system. Why? Because all right hand terms are zeros. Therefore, this is a homogeneous system as always consistent. Therefore, if your rank is 3 and rank of AB is 3, number of unknowns are 3, then we have only one solution. That solution is 0, 0, 0. That is the way. This point I am using the coming problems. Okay. Now, other rank is not equal. Okay. If it is rank is 3, homogeneous system always have a solution. What is the solution here? 0, 0, 0. Homogeneous system. But rank of A matrix is coefficient matrix and rank of AB matrix 0, 0 adding to the A matrix. Both are same and equal to the number of unknowns. Therefore, system has unique solution. Isn't it? About theorem I am applying in this problem here. Therefore, if your rank of AB and rank of number of unknowns are equal, then system has unique solution. Therefore, answer is what? K1 is equal to 0, K2 is equal to 0, K3 is equal to 0. Okay? Yes, good. If other than rank is there, is less than the number of unknowns, therefore you have infinite solution, therefore it is a linear dependent vector. Here itself we can say that. This is the way, this point I am using without finding the K1, K2, K2, K3 values. Okay? Now, you have to write down the matrix form. Solve above system using the matrix rank method. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 2, 1, K1, K2, K3, 0, 0, 0. Therefore, you have to find the rank na convert into the echelon form. Echelon form is take the pivot element, below the pivot element making zeros with help of the row operations. Therefore, you are making this 0, R2 implies R2 minus 2 R1, R3 implies R3 minus 2 R1. Myself? Sir, second and third rows, second matrix are given wrong. Myself, okay, see, wait. Okay, 2, 1, minus 2. Is not getting 2, 1, minus 2. 2, 1, minus 2. 1, 2, 2. Wait, where is I getting 6 here? You're doing calculation, ma'am? Okay, wait, I'll back to this. Wait, I will check it. Okay. Therefore, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 2, 1. K1, K2, K3, 0, 0. Apply. R2 implies R2 minus 2, R1, 2 minus 2, 0. 1 minus 4, minus 3, minus 4, minus 2, minus 4. Oh, this is minus 6. Good, thank you. This is minus 6. Thank you. Oh, not affected maybe answer. I feel that this is not affecting answer here. This is minus 6. Sorry. This is minus 6. And what is the R3 implies? 2 minus 2, 0. Minus 2, minus 4. Oh, this is also minus 6. Yes. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. 1 minus 4, this is minus 3. Okay. Okay, answer we can get, final answer we can get same, not affecting, but numbers are different. Okay, therefore this is maybe minus 3 is a minus 6. The minus 3, minus 6, which operation I have to do? R3 implies minus 2 R1. So sorry, minus 2 R2. Therefore this element make a 0. Here, R3 implies we can get other than this number, but a rank you can get finally, you get the same. Thank you for finding mistakes in my notes. Very good. Therefore, answer will get same, not a problem, but you have to change here. I don't have the pen right now. Therefore this one minus 6. This also will changes. Operation will get other one. But rank is finally, rank of A is equal to 3 and rank of AB also 3. Therefore, number of unknowns is 3. Final answers cannot be affected, but this is the numbers are changing here. You have to do that, please. Now, I will change it later. System has unique solution. Why? Because rank of A is equal to rank of AB is equal to number of unknowns. Therefore, system says that it has a unique solution. Therefore, how to find a solution? See, convert into the equation form by using the back substitution. K1 plus 2K2 plus 2K3 is equal to 0. Minus 3K2 is minus 6K3 here is equal to 0. Whatever the number, not a problem here, maybe 3. Therefore, is K3 is equal to 0. If a K3 substitute above, you can get K2 is equal to 0. And K2, K3 are substituting in first equation, we can get K1 is equal to 0. Okay, but it is not affecting in our answer, but numbers are changing, you have to do. Therefore, I'm getting the answer K1, K2, K3 all are zeros. K1, K2, K3 all are zeros. Therefore, I'm writing the linear combination, but K1, K2, K3 all are zeros. But what can we say about our vectors? It is a linear independent vectors. Linear independent vectors. Okay. Therefore, this is a way you have to find a linear independent and linear dependent. Now, my point is what, suppose the problem is given, you check if this linear dependent or independent. How to check this linear combination? How to find a shortcut method? First, you have to write down the matrix. That matrix you have to observe here. In this step, vectors are given 1, 2, 2. First vector, it is become a first column 1, 2, 2. And second vector 2, 1, minus 2 is become a second column 2, 1, minus 2. And third vector 2, minus 2, 1 is row become a column in the matrix 2, minus 2, 1. Therefore, what you observe here, when you give it the vector in the row vectors, when you write out in the matrix form, you have to write down in the columns 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 0, 2. You have to write down the columns. Then you have to find the rank. If rank of A is equal to, in this case, if rank of A is equal to, rank of A we get same. It cannot be affected. Why? Because you are adding the 0, 0 column in this. It cannot be affected. It's rank of AB here. Whatever we get the rank of A, same also we can get a rank of AB. For homogeneous system case only. Therefore, you just enough to find a rank of A. Check N. N means number of unknowns. Here number of unknowns, how to define here? How many vectors are there? 3 vectors. You get a 3 unknowns. Suppose we have 2 unknowns are there, sorry, 2 vectors are there. How many unknowns will come? 2 unknowns. Nothing but number of unknowns are number of vectors. Also we can say in this case, number of, instead of n is equal to 3, we can say that 3 is the number of vectors for this case. Now you have to observe, if rank of A is equal to number of vectors, then we can say that given system is linear independent vectors. Okay. If your rank of A is not equal to number of vectors, what you can say that? it has a linear dependent vectors. One of the way to say the shortcut method here. Okay. Rank of A not equal to 3 means less than, always less than number of vectors. We have the infinite many solutions. In that infinite many solutions, there is other than 0 solutions also is there. Because of that reason, the system has linear dependent vectors. But this says only dependent or independent. But we cannot find a relation. How to find the relation? With help of these conditions only, we can find the relation here. Okay. But shortcut method, we can say that linear dependent or independent, but using the rank of A less than or equal to number of vectors is linear dependent or independent. But if you're asking the relation now, we have to do this method only here. Okay. This is the way to find linear dependent and independent vectors. Some of the problems is given, just you have to go through this, which of them are linear dependent and which of them are linear independent. If we have linear dependent, then we can find a relation. What is the meaning of relation? Means one vector, we can write sum of the other two vectors. One vector, we can write the sum of the or subtraction of the other two vectors. Okay, that is called a relation between the vectors. Yes. Wait, here is a normal form. These problems are normal form. I discussed one more problem here. Where is that? Yes. Okay, not completed. Yes. Do this. If we check it, which of them are linear dependent or independent? May I know that anyone can do third problem now? 111, 213, 102. Just you can check it, linear dependent or independent. Please, can you do now? 111, 213, 102. First, tell me the answer. After 2 minutes, I will ask the answer. Is to have to all of you copy. Third problem, 111, 213, 102. Okay, good. Linear independent. You are using the rank map? Yes, good. Okay, for 1 mark, 2 marks question, we can say roughly, but if it is dependent, go through our general method here. That is a general process to find a linear dependent and independent vectors. This is for only vectors, not for functions. If functions is given, there is a one more method to find that using the Wronskian or Jacobian. But also our topic in the next unit of multivariable calculus. The functions are given. How can check these are linear independent functions or linear dependent functions? Same concept. One function cannot be dependent upon other one. But using there we have to find a Wronskian or Jacobians. Okay, only for vectors. Yes, that all of you got it the same answer. Good. Anyone got a linear dependent? Anyone got a linear dependent? Yes, good. I'm expecting we did correct all are good. Now this is the solving the linear dependent and independent vectors here. Yes. Now I'll go to the next topic here. That is eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Now, so far we did the problem C here, solving the differential, solving the algebraic equations only. Solving the algebraic equations. What is the type of the algebraic equation? The matrix is converted into AX is equal to B form. AX is equal to, where is that? 1 minute. Here. Suppose the system of equation is given. Suppose system of equation is given, Ax is equal to B, you find the solutions of X. What is the X satisfying this equation? Ax is equal to B equation here. Now, the next topic is what? The eigenvalues and eigenvector. What is there also you are solving the system of equations. But how you get that one, that I'm going to discuss. Before that one, see here, you find the solutions of x for satisfying ax is equal to b. And what are the vectors it transformed into b? What are the vectors of x here transformed into b vector that you are finding? Now a case similar, eigenvalues, eigenvectors also very similar. What are the vectors transformed into itself, scalar multiple of itself? Ax is equal to lambda x. Ax is equal to lambda x. That vectors are called eigenvectors, and lambda is called, scalar is called eigenvalue here. Okay, now there's the same system. What are the vectors satisfying the ax is equal to lambda x transformed into itself with a constant multiple? Then that type of vectors are called eigenvector, and the value scalar multiple is called eigenvalue here. There are so many applications are in eigenvalues and eigenvector. Different fields are using machine learning and mechanical engineering and data science, and civil engineering also. They will use using the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay. Now your problem is find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of a given matrix here. Okay. Now that is a topic here. Therefore, I'm going to discuss that one. See here. Self transformations. What are the vector transformed into the itself with scalar multiplication? Okay. Now see definition, see everything is coming from the definition. Again we are going to solve the system only, but different cases. Above problems you are only discussing only solving the one system, but you have three eigenvalues now, 3 systems, 4 eigenvalues now, 4 systems, depend upon the order of the matrix here. Okay. Now what is the definition of the eigenvalues and eigenvectors? See now. Let A is a square matrix. You are only defined for the square matrix of order n I am taking here. 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, anything you can take, but I am first problem, general matrix I am taking n. And lambda is any scalar, a real number or complex number, whatever may be here. And x is a vector. Now see, my definition is what are the vectors transformed into itself with a scalar multiple is called a eigenvector, and lambda is called a eigenvalue. See, I'm writing the definition. There's a main definition here for which values of lambda. See, ax is equal to lambda x, put x is equal to 0, is satisfying the both equations or not? Put x is equal to 0, a into 0 is equal to lambda into 0. Therefore, 0 is always a vector of satisfying this equation. Is that not? What is the meaning of solution? Solution is satisfying the given system, that is called a solution here. Therefore, x is equal to 0 is satisfying the given system. Therefore, x is equal to 0 is always a eigenvector. But you are searching for a non-zero vector. You are searching for a non-zero. Other than 0 vectors are what are the transformation, self-transformation, that vectors you have to find here. Okay, now see that for the definition is for which values of lambda we can find a non-zero vector x from the system x is equal to lambda x. For which values of lambda we can find a non-zero vector from the given system is called a eigenvalue, and corresponding x is called a eigenvector. That is the main definition of the eigenvalue and eigenvectors. Okay, now that's the main definition. Now for A is any square matrix, and the lambda is a scalar, and this x is a vector. For what values of lambda we can find a non-zero vector, that is from the ax is equal to lambda x is called a eigenvalue, and the corresponding non-zero vector is called a eigenvector of the given matrix A here. This is the definition. Now how to find lambda, how to find x, that we are going to discuss here. Okay, now but textbook is given simply the solution of the characteristic polynomial is called eigenvalue, And solution of Ax minus lambda x is equal to 0 is called eigenvector. But how it is coming from, because of this definition only, is getting the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay, first theory listen here. After that, we are going to solve the problems. Now, A is any square, what's the definition? A is any square matrix, and lambda is any scalar, and x is any vector. For what values of lambda, we can find a non-zero vector from the Ax is equal to lambda x system, then E is called the eigenvalue, and corresponding vector is called the eigenvector here. Okay, now see, your aim is what? What is lambda? What is x? That you have to find from this above equation. Now, above equation I'm writing implies Ax is equal to lambda x. This implies I'm writing A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. See, matrix is satisfied distributive law A into x. Therefore, Ax minus lambda into I into x. What you can get? I with any matrix, we can get a same matrix, that is x only. This matrix only you can get it here. If otherwise, you bring into left hand side and take common x. Therefore, this is transformed into A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. Okay, this is star equation I am taking now. Now your aim is what? You have to find a lambda, you have to find a non-zero vector from in this system. This is nothing but one of the homogeneous system. Isn't it? A system is A is n by n matrix, lambda is a identity matrix, lambda is unknown, and x is also vector n by n, n cross n vector. The n by n cross 1 vector. It is nothing but homogeneous system. Now you have to solve the homogeneous system for non-zero vectors. Now we have to find the non-zero vector from the above homogeneous system. Okay. Why are you solving the definition? Are saying the lambda is x is a non-zero vector. You have to find. That is, homogeneous system has a infinite many solution. Why? Because when you can get a homogeneous system has infinite many solutions. Can you tell me? Just now we discussed Ax is equal to 0. Then it is a homogeneous system. When you can get a homogeneous system has infinite many solutions, the rank of this matrix is less than the number of variables. Rank of the matrix is less than the, very good, linear dependent. Linear dependent, when you can get? Linear dependent means rank must be less than the number of unknowns. Isn't it? Rank must be less than the number of unknowns. Which matrix you have to find the rank here? A minus lambda I rank. Okay, now we have to find a non-zero vector from the homogeneous system. That is, homogeneous system has a infinite many solution. When you have infinite many solution for the homogeneous system, the rank of the matrix, which rank here? A minus lambda I is less than order of the matrix. Sorry, order of the matrix A minus lambda I. Okay, the rank is less than by order of the matrix and number of unknowns. We can say that given system has linear dependent and rank is infinite many solution. Now, what can you say about rank is less than the order? What can you say about the matrix? What can you say about the matrix? Can you tell me? Anyone? If a rank is less than by order, what can you say about the matrix? It is a singular matrix or non-singular matrix? Suppose I have the 3 by 3 matrix is there. My rank is 2. Therefore, what is determinant of the matrix? Determinant of the matrix is 0. It's good. If rank is always less than the by order, then the matrix is called singular matrix. That the singular matrix always determinant is equal to 0. Therefore, which matrix you have? A minus lambda I matrix here. Therefore, the singular matrix, this is a singular matrix. The determinant of A minus lambda I is equal to 0. Therefore, in this we know everything. See, except lambda. A is the matrix, given matrix. And I is the, what is the order of A? That order you have to write. Lambda is unknown. Therefore, this matrix is, this determinant is nothing but This equation is a polynomial equation in lambda. How we get the polynomial equation? We discuss the problem now. We understand this. This is a polynomial equation in lambda. You have to expand, take a 1, 1, 2, 2, and expand it, find the determinant of the matrix. We can get answer is polynomial equation in lambda. That is above equation a minus lambda I is equal to 0. Determinant of a minus lambda I is equal to 0. This equation is called characteristic equation of a matrix A. Characteristic equation of the matrix A here. Okay, now, characteristic equation of the matrix A. Now, what is this is called characteristic equation of the matrix A. What is the determinant of a minus lambda I is equal to 0? It's a polynomial equation. Every polynomial has how many roots? Degree of the polynomial n. Therefore, how many roots we can get? N roots. Therefore, what is the characteristic equation? I'm writing general form. That is, determinant of a minus lambda is equal to 0 is a polynomial equation. What is the order of the matrix? N. Therefore, is nth degree polynomial lambda power n plus a1 into lambda power n minus 1 plus a2 into lambda power n minus 2 and so on. A n is equal to 0. Is nth degree polynomial. Expand this determinant. You can get a nth degree polynomial here. Now, see, tell me what is the fundamental theorem of algebra? What it says? We have nth degree polynomial. How many roots will come? N roots. Therefore, you can solve these roots. You can get above equation has n roots because fundamental theorem of algebra. You have nth degree polynomial. There must be n roots will be there. Therefore, what are the n roots here? Lambda 1 comma lambda 2 comma lambda 3. Okay. Just go through that. Enough. Now, yeah, above equation have n roots. Therefore, how many roots will be there? Lambda 1 comma lambda 2 comma lambda n roots. Therefore, these roots are called what? These roots are nothing but lambdas. Now, again, what is the definition is given above? Lambdas is called eigen values, or proper values, or latent values, or characteristic values. Different names are there. The standard names are eigen values, are characteristic values, or latent values. Okay. Therefore, what is the eigenvalues? The book is given this reason. The solution of the characteristic equation is called eigenvalues, or the roots of the characteristic equation are called eigenvalues. Okay. Therefore, these values are called eigenvalues, or characteristic values, proper values, or latent values. Different names are there. Therefore, just now you are find so far eigenvalues. Okay. You find eigenvalues here. Now, eigenvalues. After finding the eigenvalues, we need to find eigenvectors. I will back to your questions. First, you have to solve the problem. Next, I will go to the physical significance. Okay, then I will do. Then we can easily expect the physical significance of this. Okay. Now these values are substituted in a minus lambda I is equal to x is equal to 0. A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0 here. But because we have to find the eigenvectors of the given matrix. How to find the eigenvectors of the given matrix, how to find you solve the system. How you get the system? What the definition says, for what values of x, for what values of lambda, you can find a non-zero vector from this equation that is called a eigenvector. Therefore, lambda values are known, substitute in lambda, I can find x here. Therefore, I can find x solving the above system, a minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. Therefore, how many lambdas will be there? N number of lambdas. Therefore, a minus lambda 1 I into x, comma a minus lambda 2 into I into x, a minus lambda n I into x is equal to 0. How many systems are there? N systems are there here. You have to solve this equation. Just now we solved this equation. X you are writing x1, x2, x3. What is the vector you have to calculate? You have solved the system. This is called x2 solution. You have to find a vector. That vector is called eigenvector. You have to solve this system. You can find a solution. That solution is called eigenvector. Therefore, I am solving the system. I can get x1. I'm solving this system. I can get x2. And solving the system, I can get a xn. These vectors are called eigenvectors of the given matrix A here. Okay. Now, how to find eigenvalues and eigenvectors now? See, everything is discussed here now. Just using the definition only, I am finding the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay. Now, what is the working rule? What we discussed so far that you are writing in the working rule steps, we can get you are solving the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the given problem here. Okay. Now, first step is what? First, you have to find a characteristic equation. This step. No need to write all these things here. Just you have to write a characteristic equation A minus lambda I is equal to 0. That is, first step is write a characteristic equation that is A minus lambda I is equal to 0. A is a given matrix, lambda is unknown, I is the order of the matrix, what is the A order that you have to find is equal to 0. Now this determinant, you know how to find the determinant of 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4 also sometimes will given, you have to find that is within the determinant definition. Okay, there is one more shortcut method to find the determinant is there. I will discuss after this class, after this problem, coming the problem I will discuss there. Now it's an nth degree polynomial, therefore is an nth degree polynomial, therefore you can get a lambda power n plus a1, lambda power n minus 1 plus a2, lambda power n minus 2 and so on, n is equal to 0. This is the called characteristic equation. Okay, now the characteristic equation is the nth degree polynomial. That is the form is the like thing. What is the nth degree polynomial? Of the form this. Now roots of the characteristic equation. Next you have to find the eigenvalues. Next you have to find the eigenvalues of A by solving the characteristic equation. How to define the eigenvalues here? So roots of the characteristic equation is called eigenvalues. Simply we can say that roots of the characteristic equation. Then we can get a lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 and so on lambda n. Okay. Now all after finding the eigenvalues, we need a x. For each lambda you are getting one x. Therefore solve the following systems. A minus lambda 1 I into x is equal to 0, a minus lambda 2I into x is equal to 0 and so on, a minus lambda n into I, x is equal to 0. You solve the systems for this x1, x2, x3 and so on, xn, we can get this vectors, eigenvectors. So already discussed all the problems in above. See here, after finding the solution of the Ax is equal to b, you're getting the one vector last position, x you are writing, capital X is equal to x1, x2, x3. That vector is called a eigenvector for corresponding to the eigenvalue lambda 1. This is a working rule for finding the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the given problem here. Okay, I'll complete the problem, then I'll come back to the what is significance, what is application, we have to go through that is. Okay, please. This you have to understand a problem now, then we can go to any application, we can go through this. Different fields are using different way for eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay. First you have to go to one problem, they'll come back to that part here. Yes. Now working rule, just you have to apply on this. Now, here, just I'll give the hint, 2 notes for this, for finding the characteristic equation. But because you have to expand the determinant in not an easy. You have to expand the determinant in not an easy to calculate a determinant of A minus lambda I matrix. Therefore, I'm using the 2 formulas to find a determinant of this A minus lambda I, 2 by 2 and 3 by 3. 4 by 4 is there now. There is one more method we have to calculate. See, First, I will come back to the 2 by 2 matrix. If A is a 2 by 2 matrix, then characteristic equation is determinant of A minus lambda I is equal to 0. How to find determinant of A minus lambda I? First, you have to find a matrix A minus lambda I matrix. Then you have to write down to find the determinant here. Therefore, my formula is what? It is helpful to find a characteristic equation lambda square minus lambda into trace of A. Trace means sum of the diagonals plus determinant of A is equal to 0. Lambda square minus lambda into trace of A plus determinant of a matrix is equal to 0 here. If a 2 by 2 matrix, using this formula, you have to calculate single step, you can find the characteristic equation. Now back to the 3 by 3 matrix. A is a 3 by 3 matrix. The characteristic equation is CH equation means characteristic equation is determinant of A minus lambda I is equal to 0. Okay. Now the formula is you have to follow. Be careful. The 2 by 2 na plus minus plus. Lambda square coefficient is plus, minus and plus. But come to the 3 by 3 order, minus lambda cube plus lambda square into trace of A, sum of the diagonals of A matrix, minus lambda into sum of minors of diagonals. This point you have to understand, sum of which sum? Minors of diagonals. Diagonal minors. Okay, I will explain the problem how to find the sum of the minors of the diagonals. Plus determinant of A is equal to 0. When you are calculating the characteristic equation, these formulas are help to find a easy way to find a characteristic equation here. Okay, 4 by 4 also is the formula is there, but our problems, most of them are 3 by 3 are given. If 4 by 4 is given, you have to go through that problem also here. Okay, therefore, this is the way to find eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the given matrix. First problem, I'm going to discuss 2 by 2 matrix, then I'll come back to the 3 by 3 matrix here. Okay? Yes, for just 2 minutes, just 1 minute, I'll read down this topic, this one, then I'll come back to the problems, please. Just 1 minute, scan this. What is the working rule? How to find a characteristic equation, how to find the eigenvalues, how to solve this system. This topic already we did. In the first topic, totally solving the systems only, using the rank method. Textbook is given another way. My choice is what? Use rank method only. That's the perfect solution to find all the problems. Okay, just to read down. After that, I will go to the problem. Just 1 minute. Okay, now see. First, I will go to the 2 by 2 matrix. Then I will come back to same theory I'm applying for the 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, see this. Now find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix. A few more definitions are there in that. I will discuss in that one later. Find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the given matrix A. Now, A is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 5 4. First you have to write down the characteristic equation, determinant of the matrix A minus lambda I is equal to 0. A minus lambda I is equal to 0. Now first I am writing what is A minus lambda I matrix. Here itself first I am finding. Then I'll back to the next top problem onwards directly I will write. This step I am directly I will write. Next determinant of A matrix is what? 1 minus 2 minus 5 4 minus lambda into what is I? 1 0 0 1. Okay, wait. Okay. Therefore, this matrix is, you have to subtract same position, 1 minus lambda, minus 2 minus 0 is minus 2, minus 5 minus 0 is minus 5, 4 minus lambda is 4 minus lambda. Determinant of 4 minus lambda is equal to 0. So a 2 by 2 matrix determinant, easy can find a determinant AD minus BC. Okay, not a problem. I am doing a left hand side here, right hand side. AD minus BC I get the answer is lambda square minus 5 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. But this is a easy way, AD minus BC easy way, but numbers are given easy, but the elements are contained variables, difficult to find a characteristic equation. Now we have to do this, there is some problem will come, addition and subtraction and multiplication. If you are thorough, this perfect in that one, you can go through this. If you change any one of the sign here, it will affecting on our answer and problem also. Okay. Therefore, AD minus BC you have to calculate, not a problem. Otherwise, using the using the formula, you have to write in a single step. See what is the formula here? For 2 by 2 matrix characteristic equation, lambda square minus lambda into trace of A. Trace means sum of the diagonals of A matrix plus determinant of the matrix is equal to 0. Therefore, lambda square minus lambda into what is the trace of A matrix? Trace of A is here. What is the sum of the diagonals? 1 plus 4 is 5. Minus, what is the determinant of the matrix of A? AD minus BC minus 4 plus 10. How much? And then, for 4 minus 6, 4 minus 10. 4 minus 10, how much you can get? Minus 6 is equal to 0. You have to write on a single step. Therefore, solve this is a characteristic equation of the, yes, good. It's a characteristic equation of the, because, wait. Some of the students are got 6 comma 1, 6 minus 6 comma 1, lot of difference. Okay. Now, it's a characteristic equation of the A matrix. It's a characteristic equation of the A matrix. Therefore, what is the characteristic equation here? Lambda square minus 5 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. Now you have to solve these roots, find these roots of this equation, that is called eigenvalues of the matrix. Okay? Eigenvalues of the matrix. I am solving the above equation with help of the calculator and manually also we can do, not a problem. When you enter in using the calculator, you have to check the signs, plus, minus, that will decide your answer. Therefore, lambda square minus 5 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. I am getting the answer is 6 comma minus 1 are eigenvalues of the given matrix. Okay. Therefore, what is the eigenvalues of A matrix are 6 comma minus 1. Now, after that, you have to find the eigenvectors. How to find the eigenvectors? What the third step says? Solving the following systems. Lambda is lambda 1. This is called lambda 2. This is called eigenvalues. The set of eigenvalues are called spectral values. So this is also called spectral values, sometimes spectral. And set of all eigenvalues are called spectrum of the matrix. Spectrum of the matrix. Therefore, this system you have to solve A minus lambda 1 I into x is equal to 0. and a minus lambda 2 I into x is equal to 0. Okay. Now lambda 1 I am taking 6 and lambda 2 I am taking minus 1. These values are substituted here. A minus 6i into x is equal to 0. A plus I into x is equal to 0. You have to solve these systems. Now first I am solving the first one. A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. Therefore, what is A minus lambda I matrix? Already we know the A minus lambda I matrix. In that we substitute lambda value, I can get this. 1 minus 2 minus 4 minus 5 4 minus 6 into 1 0 0 1. What is x I am taking? How many variables are? 2 variables. Why? Because the order of the matrix is 2. x1 x2 and right hand side also 0 0 matrix. I'm simplifying this above step. I'm getting the minus 5 minus 2 minus 5 minus 2 x1 x2 0 0 here. This system always infinitely many solutions. That is the main point here. The system is always infinitely many solutions. Other than 0 you have to find. Therefore, how to find how to check infinitely many solution? Using convert into how to find the solutions also using the rank method. Therefore, convert into echelon form. Minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 0 comma 0. Now wait. I'll back to 7 1 5. Tell me now. 7 15. 15. Hello? 15. Unmute yourself. 15. One 1 5. What's the problem? Unmute yourself. Any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir. Unexpected. I touched that. No, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now, where is that? You have to find a rank of the matrix first using the echelon form only. Therefore, you have to convert into echelon form. This element make it 0. Therefore, which operation I have to do? R2 minus R1. Therefore, minus 5 minus 2 0 comma 0. X1 x2 0 comma 0. This has only one independent row. Therefore, the system is the rank of the matrix. System has infinitely many solutions because rank of A is equal to 1, rank of AB is also 1, is less than by number of unknowns. For first problem, I'm writing all these things. Next problem onwards, directly I will draw it. You can write. Choose one variable. What's the condition says? Choose one variable as arbitrary constant. Which variable you have to choose now? First, you have to write down the equation form. Minus 5x1 minus 2x2 is equal to 0. Which variable you have to choose the arbitrary constants? Either x1 or x2. Therefore, x2 variable I am choosing a constant k. I am getting a value x1 is minus 2k by 5. Minus 2k by 5. Therefore, what is x? x1, x2. x1 is minus 2k by 5. x2 is k. K is take it outside. Minus 2 by 5 comma 1. These are the eigenvectors of the given matrix A here. Minus 2 by 5 comma 1 is eigenvectors of the given matrix. So we are saying infinite many solution, we are getting only 1. So k is equal to 1. I am getting minus 2 by 5 1. K is equal to 2. Minus 4 by 5 1 comma 2. How many you are getting how many are getting the eigenvectors? Infinitely many are getting the eigenvectors for corresponding to the lambda 1. lambda is equal to 6. Okay, now for each eigenvalue, you are getting the infinitely many eigenvectors here. Therefore, for which one each eigenvector can be written as a constant multiple of minus 2 by 5 comma 1. We can written as minus 2 by 5 comma 1. Generally, this vector is called generally we can take this textbook is taken, this vector is eigenvector is taken, but you can take any constant multiple of this is also eigenvector. Okay, now how to confirm this eigenvector or not? Go through the first step. Ax is equal to lambda x. Ax is equal to lambda x. Ax is equal to 6 into x. This equation, how many vectors are satisfies this equation? That vectors are all are called eigenvectors corresponding to lambda 6. Okay, there's a confirmation to get answer here. Therefore, eigenvectors are minus 2 comma 1. Yes, good. Minus 2 by 5 comma 1. So now I am avoiding the fractions. Therefore, you can take not a problem. Therefore, in this fraction, what we have 1 by 5. Therefore, minus 2 by 5 also you can take not a problem. You can take the fraction 1 by 5, take it outside. This vector becomes minus 2 comma 5. So 2 comma minus 2 comma minus 2 5. This also eigenvector. Sometimes textbook is given this one, sometimes textbook is given this time, not a problem. But you are getting the answer is, your method is correct or not. Infinitely many solutions, it is one of the form. Okay. Therefore, x1 is equal to x1, what is x, k1 into minus 2 by 2 comma 5 is eigenvector of the given matrix. Therefore, I am writing the eigenvector some standard notation. What is the meaning of x6? x6 is minus 2 comma 5. This vector I am writing generally eigenvector. You can take any constant multiple also, but I am for the purpose next topic I am using this vectors are eigenvectors I am using. Okay. Now x6 means that what is eigenvector corresponding to the which value? 6 value corresponding to the eigenvalue 6. Is minus 2 comma 5 is the eigenvector, is a characteristic vector, latent vector, proper vector. Similarly also you have to find for corresponding to lambda is equal to minus 1 to find eigenvector. Okay, corresponding to lambda is equal to minus 1, the eigenvectors are given by which solution you have to find? A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. Lambda is equal to how much? Minus 1. Substitute here a plus lambda I into x is equal to 0. Okay. Therefore, you have to follow, you have to solve the system again above method only. You have to follow every problem, you have to apply rank of the, using rank method you have to calculate. But textbook is given other way, please don't follow that one. That is that case is faced to one of the problem. I will discuss that problem also. I will tell you why this fails in that method here. Please, all of you follow this step here. That is shortcut method. That is one of the shortcut method. But you have to follow in this. You have to get a perfect answer to solve any problem, any system also. Okay. Now a plus lambda I, you're getting answer here. You have to solve the system. What you can get now? Tell me, ma. 13. Rule number 13. Rule number 13. Rule number 13. Unmute yourself. Okay. Okay, now? Therefore, better to use this method, is stronger method to solve any system here. That why this fails also, I will discuss the problem. There is one problem is there. Why this fails in the textbook method. Okay. Therefore, again you have to find the system. 2 minus, after substituting lambda is equal to minus 1, I am getting 2 comma minus 2 minus 5 comma 5. Minus 5 comma 5. And x1, x2. 0, comma 0 here. Okay. Now, you have to find the rank of this matrix, convert into echelon form with help of the operation R2 implies 2R2 plus 5R1. Therefore, the matrix is converted into 2, comma minus 2, 0, 0, x1, x2, 0, 0 here. Therefore, this one, what is the rank of A? Is 1, rank of AB also 1. Therefore, it has infinitely many solution we can get up. Therefore, choose one of the variable is arbitrary constant. I'm getting answer is 1, comma 1. This is also eigenvector. The corresponding to the eigenvalue minus 1, how many vectors are there? Infinitely many vectors. Which of them? I'm taking this one, only 1, comma 1, I'm taking the eigenvector. Therefore, what is x1? X minus 1, sorry here. What is x minus 1? Eigenvector corresponding to the eigenvalue minus 1 is 1, comma 1. Therefore, what is the eigenvalues are 6, comma minus 1, eigenvectors are minus 2, comma 5, 1, comma 1. But last semester we have the, last year we have one more definition. What is the geometric multiplicity and algebraic multiplicity? Geometric multiplicity is what? Number of eigenvalues are repeated times. 6 is repeated how many times? Only one time. That is called algebraic multiplicity of 6 is 1. What is geometric multiplicity means? The corresponding eigenvalue, how many vectors are I getting? One vector I am getting, minus 2, comma 1. How many linear independent vector I am getting? Only one. Therefore, this is the geometric multiplicity of 6. But in this semester, in this year, we don't have, but you have to keep in mind. Okay? This is a way of finding the eigenvalues and eigenvectors here. Okay? Now? Next you have to calculate, one more problem is there. Best to go through this example, 2 by 2 order. Next class I will go to the 3 by 3 order problems here. 5, 4, 1, 2. You have to find eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the given problem. Okay? Now? Yes.